meet your 2017-2018 San Diego Soccer. First.
Jill, Tegan, Paxton,
Kaylin,
and we're proud members of California Coast Credit Union.
We were all able to get car loans through Cal Coast at a great rate. It was quick and easy, all 4 times.
That's the Cal Coast advantage to us.
Shop GTM stores in Lemon Grove, Santee, and Otay Mesa and discover bargains on thousands of brand name home, office, and personal items at savings of up to 70% below other retailers. For coupons, directions, and more, go to gtmstores.com. GTM.
Can you make this cake for my daughter's birthday?
Donna realized her network was surprisingly slow. So she switched to Metro PCS and got her family 4 lines with unlimited high-speed data for $100, period. Metro PCS. Wireless figured out.
From Valley View Casino Center in San Diego, California, it's time for the Major Arena Soccer League. Tonight, a showdown that has been the Western Conference Final in the MASL the past 2 years running. Soles de Sonora comes calling to Fightertown, USA to take on the San Diego Sockers, who come in with a record of 5-0. The Sockers, Soles de Sonora. This is the MASL at its best. It comes your way on MASL TV. Alongside Nate Abarea, Craig Elston here with you for what promises to be a spirited affair, the first of 3 regular season matchups against Soles. But Nate, while we've had our eye on our friends from down south of the border since the season's jump, Soles did not get off to the start they wanted. They are 1-3. So the Sockers with a record of 5-0 and looking to have that home field advantage for any potential playoff matchup down the road. They have a chance to strike an early hammer blow in that regard today.
Quite unexpected, Craig, this start to the season for our friends from down in Hermosillo. And yeah, a bit of a rivalry tonight, a rivalry that's cultivated itself over the last couple of years. This is a game that everyone has had circled on the calendars. December 3rd has been circled on everybody's calendars since the schedules came out. And it's one of those games that can make the broadcasters even feel like fans. I mean, we've been busting for this thing. This is exciting. It's not the start to the season that we expected from Soles, but what better way to get back into the right swing of things than a win tonight? For the visitors, the Sockers know they're going to have a tough test.
Before we put any dirt on top of Soles, let's keep in mind the fact that Sonora has played 3 different 1-goal games in a row, including twice going to overtime. They've lost in overtime. Their win came in overtime against Rio Grande Valley. Defense has been an issue for Soles. They've been allowing over 10 goals per game. By contrast, the Sockers, best defensive team so far, just 16 goals allowed in 5 games. We'll now present the national anthems, both Mexican and the United States.
once again, fans, the national anthem of Mexico. And now, fans, we ask that you please remain standing. And now, as we honor America and our armed forces serving at home and around the world, would you please welcome Ella Martin in the singing of the U.S. national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Once again, fans, Ella Martin with our national anthem.
The prelude to soccer on a Sunday evening from Valley View Casino Center. The San Diego Sockers battling Soles de Sonora. The Sockers tonight featuring their Shades of Blue kit, which transitions from light blue shorts through the midriff to a navy blue on the shoulder and back. The dark blue socks. Soles, meanwhile, on the road in white, trimmed in maroon and orange. And this one should be hard-fought and technical. Nate, that's one thing that we've seen in prior matchups. Now, the other thing we've seen that we got to talk about is the big man for Soles, and that's Frank Tayu. 8 goals, 11 points in 4 games so far this season.
It's just a treat to watch. He's one of those players that gets you out of your seat. Doesn't matter who you are, if you're a neutral watching this game in particular. The other person that definitely has been focused quite a bit on Mr. Tayu is Mr. Salvaggio, and I'm sure it would be very, very interesting, Craig, to be a fly on the wall this past week in preparation of this game, specifically in game planning Tayu. Very curious to see how they come out. I've seen the Sockers going back to last year. A lot of double teams on Tayu, of course. That age-old concept of the double team leaves one other player open, but is it worth it? Because when you look at the firepower that Tayu possesses, you shut him down and say, you know what? Anybody else beat us. We're not going to let Tayu beat us.
Raymond Contreras, Hiram Ruiz, 2 critical parts of Soles unit last year, now wearing the Sockers uniform, and that could be potentially determinative. Now, Victor Quiroz, who had been playing for the Sockers the last couple of years, he was traded over to Soles, a good family-oriented move by the Sockers organization, Nate. They knew Victor wasn't going to be able to draw in all the time. He wanted to go back to be closer to his family in Mexico. They gave him the chance.
Oh, it's a good relationship developing off the field between these two teams that have been rivals on the pitch going back to the inaugural season in the MASL for Soles back in 2015. Now, it's a good relationship off the pitch between Sonora and these San Diego Sockers. And talk about fly on the wall, be curious to hear some of those recruitment talks that happened over the last year or so when a player's in here suiting up, playing the Sockers, and after the game, maybe coming over saying, hey, you think maybe I could come here someday?
Well, one of the great traditions of facing a team from south of the border is being given multiple conflicting lineups And boy, do we have them, because I'm looking out on the last piece of paper we were given, Nate, appears to be the least accurate of the three that we had. And I think I know who's playing for Soles. I got a pretty good idea about most of the guys, but if we miss one here or there, want to beg your pardon in advance.
An experienced broadcaster like yourself, Craig. I feel like you've had to roll with the punches before, and I feel like you're just gonna crush it this evening.
Because, for example, on this one it says number 7's Uzi Tayu, and I know what Uzi Tayu looks like.
That ain't him.
And it's not the young Hispanic man that's about a foot shorter wearing 7. So we're going to go with this one on this card, and this is going to be the truth today.
And we're going to roll with it, and it's all going to be good, and we're going to have a good time here tonight. Absolutely.
Manuel Vargas in net for Soles. He has an inauspicious .080 save percentage.
Inauspicious.
92% of the shots have gone in, and the Sockers want to keep it that way. Chris Toth, slightly different, 2-0, 2.50 goals against with a shutout and an .833 saves percentage. Sockers running right to left in the opening quarter. Soles left to right, 15 minutes on the clock. We are underway on MASL TV and YouTube with the Sockers and Soles de Sonora toss out the records, two of the best clubs in the Western Conference. Craig Childs, the Sockers captain, is down low in the corner as the ball is fought for just outside the Soles zone. And it'll be tracked down on the far wall by Roberto Escalante.
Good ball.
Forward to Daniel Lopez. And he'll rim one around the boards. That rolls over to Quiros on the near side. Quiros fires one off the high corner glass. Ex of the Sockers just about a week ago. Craig Childs to Felipe Gonzalez, and San Diego in control.
You know, sometimes you go to a new team, you got to just take whatever number they give you. I like Quiros. Goes down, becomes a part of the Soles team, still wearing the 58 on the back.
58. He's at age 41, and I believe he's going to play 17 more years until he matches that jersey number. Little sidewall pass from Farber. He was looking to trigger Cesar Cerda in deep. And an easy recovery by Vargas. Now Vargas has to come out in the corner. That was a bit of an errant touch. And Farber trying to corkscrew one into the empty net. Now knocked down Pee-wee. And this one deflected away by Manuel Aragon.
Hey, good start for Brian Farber. Like the movement off the ball, like the energy, like the high press. Press really being led by the Sockers number 7. See how much he has left in this shift. Good energy to start from number 7.
Opening 90 seconds of action. Vargas with a curving distribution into the far corner. Leyva looking for it there, and now back out to offensive midfield. Tracked down by Aragon. Soles still with plenty of talent. Of course, they have to play the big field here in San Diego compared to that abbreviated field down in Hermosillo that turns those pinball scores into a routine happening, such as 14-13. Here we have a foul against San Diego, Nate, and that means a nice free kick coming up on right wing for Soles.
Well, first test for Chris Toth. It's not the test of the saves immediately. It's the test of setting up the wall, and you see the communication happening between he and LSO as the two-man wall gets set up here. Soccer's got to be attentive.
Anibal Echeverria will shoot and score. An absolute blast behind the wall side netting at 1:59. Free kick and a rocket at that. It's 1-0 Soles.
¡Qué golazo! Ay, Dios mío. That was one of the best goals we've seen this season, especially from the dead ball. That was just hit with venomous pace. My goodness, nothing Toth could do. That was impressive.
Fourth goal of the year for Echeverria off the free kick unassisted. And 1-0 Soles at 1:59 and back underway. The Sockers playing from 1-0 down, and we've seen them do it a couple of times, Nate, at home.
4 home games, the third time now that they're trailing 1-0.
Here's the shot pass by Ruiz, knocked down Roberto, and back to Pollo. Down low, give and go, looking for Eddie. Back to Escoto. Zay Roberto and the Sockers possess.
This is really good stuff up there. I like what I'm seeing from the Sockers early on, possession-wise in the final third. Not a good move there from Toth as he apologizes
Toth
to
with
his
a long
teammates.
chip over the high glass.
Good control, good tight-knit stuff in the final third. Love seeing that. I'm seeing that be the kind of thing that gets the fans out of the seats, gets the kids excited. It's the example we want to set for the youth. That's the kind of soccer we want to play for future generations. A little tiki-taka in the final third. Unfortunately, the final product, being a goal, was not there. Still hungry for the equalizer, though. His home team here in SD.
Not a big shock that Solis was going to come out and play a strong game early. Now, both teams playing their second game of the weekend. The Sockers were in Tacoma and won a nail-biter, a 4-3 win. Here's the call downstairs.
On the ball, Hechevarria. Time of the goal, 1:59.
And just confirming what we told you before. Escoto left. Wobble score on the rebound! Pull out your pistols! Eddie Velez! El Vaquero has the goal to put the Sockers back to level terms, and he did so quickly at 2:55.
Beautiful stuff from Eddie, and that is not an easy finish. Some of you might be seeing that, saying you just put that thing into an empty net. The way that thing hops up on you to make sure you stay over the top of that volley right there. Beautiful technique from Eddie. Actually get it over the defender that was standing on the goal line. Really good stuff all around by Eddie. That's the definition of quality technique right there from El Vaquero. 1-1, 12:05 left in the first quarter. What a start.
And Escoto will get the assist on Eddie's first of the year. El Vaquero notches.
Goal! Scored by number 16, Eddie Velez. Assisted by number 19, Brandon Escoto. Time of the goal, 2:54.
And we'll take 1 second off that time of goal and go 2:54 then. And the Sockers are tied up at 1. Headed by Luan Salas Oliveira, and it short hopped the bench wall. That ball went into the Sonora bench. And we'll have a restart right there. 1-1 and a very quick answer coming less than a minute after Solis had marked.
A couple of quality goals as well. Not only early goals. It's good to have early goals in any game, even tap-ins. They open the game up, but a couple of fine finishes to start this thing.
Now it's Sonora's turn to pressure. Wall ball knocked out of the crease by Oliveira.
Toth got a little wrong-footed there. That was a tricky one.
And back to Aragon at offensive midfield. He'll play through his keeper, Vargas. 4th minute. Becomes a stranger and walks off into the crowd. 11 remaining in the first. 1-1. Sockers and Soles are even up. Here's Quiroz. He'll bend one forward, far wall. Sockers are marking man-to-man up and down the field. Near side, Christian Segura. Got to keep your eye on number 6, Gustavo Rosales. 7 goals in 4 games. He along with Tayu, and Tayu yet to impact this game whatsoever. Wait to see what he has in the future minutes. Patience from Soles.
Going back a few seconds, I loved John Sosa getting a little tangle up against the boards against his former team.
Farber stole it, but tried to center to Oliveira entering the zone, and it was taken right back. Childs wants to show some high pressure for San Diego as well. 5th minute gone. 9:56 left in the first, and this one headed out of play. The San Diego Sockers proudly presented by California Coast Credit Union. Started by teachers in 1929, Cal Coast is San Diego's longest-serving financial institution with 24 local branch locations. We're dedicated to improving lives in our community. Become a Cal Coast Credit Union member today at calcoastcu.org. 1-1 tie. Contreras, the ex-Soles. Or do you just say ex-Sol? He was a son.
Stuff. Beautiful stuff.
How about that clever ball handling?
I mean, that's one way to carry the ball out of the back. No need to panic and bomb something clear.
Zay with a forward pass. Roberto sees it headed to the wall. Knocked away, a chance to rush. Here comes Solis.
Watch Tayu.
The pass right wing and a kick save by Toth. Should have gone to the left where Tayu was rumbling the wing.
Craig, Tayu was screaming. Look
2
at the
on
other
1.
end, baby.
Tovar to Ruiz. Ruiz scores!
Have it, baby.
Pollo cooks up a goal. The Sockers are up 2-1.
Wild opening on a Sunday night in San Diego. End-to-end action. Solis. Those are the moments that can make or break a game, and we've talked about how Solis have lost multiple one-goal encounters already this season. End-to-end right there. They should have scored at the other end. Tayu should have had that ball played to him. Not only do they not get the goal, the Sockers make them pay. Defense to attack. The snapping finger, 2-1 SD.
Second goal of the year for Pollo. And Eric Tovar gets the assist at 5:39 to put the Sockers up 2-1.
Really nice finish. Really should be made
Solis,
abundantly clear.
left wing, and turning is Tayu off the right wall. Not quite on the post, but rimming that board hard.
Swivel. Big hip swivel from Tayu.
6th minute gone. Claire in a battle down the near wall. And taken away by Rosales. We hear the call downstairs.
Oh, scored by number 63, Hiram Ruiz. Assisted by number 51, Eric Tovar. Time of the goal, 5:51.
And here's the long pass to Tayu, trying the one-timer just wide. Almost floated in an equalizer. Rosales, 2 touches, a third, to the left! He hits right post! Oh, a beautiful run! And Rosales' finish, left wanting. 7th minute disappearing. Quite a start to this one. 2-1 San Diego. Here's Tayu, 1-on-1. And he's got Sosa on his hip and plays it wide. The step-over move by Bogar Moreno, the veteran. And Toth will fish this one off of the glass.
Everybody take a deep breath. Wild last minute there. Solis pressing hard for their equalizer now after taking that 1-0 lead.
Saw Moreno before with the MASL champion Monterrey Flash. Of course, a team back in action after taking a year's pause, but Moreno with Solis instead. And he is one of the best distributors south of the border in the sport of football rapido. It's the officials' timeout. Halfway through the first quarter, 2-1, the Sockers lead Solis de Sonora. This interdivisional matchup in the Western Conference of the Major Arena Soccer League. Well, fans, Proactive Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine is the sole provider of physical therapy services for the San Diego Sockers. Proactive Physical Therapy sees patients from all over San Diego County, and they have trusting relationships with San Diego's top physicians. With 4 convenient locations, please visit Proactive's website, www.proactive4pt.com. That's Proactive, the number 4, pt.com. If this game becomes a track meet, I think it favors San Diego in the long haul, Nate. I think the final 10 minutes could be not what Solis wants to see if they want to keep up this pace.
Favors the team, you're saying, more used to playing on a pitch this size as opposed to the... it's already well known around the league, and they've been so successful in their first 2 seasons. It's no secret. Some people like to maybe tease a little bit about it. It is a massive home field advantage down there, and it's a bit of a different game. It is very offensive, and you steal the ball off someone's foot. Doesn't matter where you are, you're automatically in shooting range as soon as you get the ball back. It's a little different, and it's important to point out that a team like that, when it comes to the end-to-end soccer that we're seeing, maybe that doesn't serve them well come minute 50, 51, 52 of this contest. We'll see if the Sockers can just hang tight, stay calm, and really pull away late, or if they want to go for it all right now.
Sosa enters the zone with a pass to Tovar in the corner. Now Cerda's being challenged. Nice step up to win that back. He could have seen a counter rush from Christian Segura otherwise. Pee Wee in the corner. Ortega. Oh, and it's backheeled in. Farber was at the edge of the crease. And that ball rolled past Vargas ever so slowly inside left post. 3-1 San Diego.
A wild start to this game. We'll wait and see who's going to get credit for this thing. It is Farber. A couple of different congratulatory.
Curved like a putt.
It
With
was indeed.
English on the old stimp meter there.
Oh, man.
You see that thing take a banana bend?
Needed to see that again. That was audacious. That was cheeky. Farber at tip, 3-1 SD.
At 7:50, the goal from Farber. And Ortega should pick up the assist. His second of the year. For Farber, his second goal of the year.
Sockers goal! Scored by number 7, Brian Farber. Assisted by number 69, Luis Pee Wee Ortega. Time of the goal, 7:51.
Yeah, me and Callan, every time we're having a seconds dispute on these time of goals. I just go by what's on the scoreboard, you know. Here's a free kick for Soles. And an eventful and entertaining opening 15 minutes continues here. Echeverria wants to put another one side netting. Let's see if he can do it. Nope, cuts it across. This time up into the high netting. Over everything for Quiros. And the Sockers holding a 2-goal lead and throwing out of their goal. Well, the San Diego Sockers excitement continues, Nate. The home schedule marching on. Turlock coming in for a couple games as the month continues. SDSoccers.com. Here is Pee Wee Ortega, and punched out by Vargas. Tayu able to take it away from Roberto as well. Tayu that will knee it. A little creative move there.
Tayu back defending. I love it.
Somebody's got to.
Talk about all hands on deck.
Echeverria left it on the Sockers' shield. Sosa spins away a steal. 2-game mini homestand here. Turlock, we were talking about them. They are in 2 Sundays from now, December 17th. Another 5:05 kickoff. Get your tickets at SDSoccers.com with the Sockers and the Express. And a 2-game road trip to Ontario and Turlock. Like Soles, but to a lesser extent, Turlock has that smaller field where it's a much different game when you play them in the Central Valley as opposed to them coming here. And we've seen the Sockers struggle and play close games in Turlock in the past, whereas usually when the Express have come here, it's been an express train to Elville for Turlock.
You got to be able to adapt. Got to be versatile. It's definitely a quirk of this league to have fields that are that different in size, but everybody's got to deal with it. It's not like only one team has to deal with these types of things. So love seeing the Sockers showing that versatility when they play, whether it's down near Hermosillo or up in Stanislaus County against Turlock. Got to be able to play on the little field and the big field as well.
10th minute's gone now. Here's Childs looking for Toth's distribution into the corner. Behind him, Farber, but racing from behind. Solis captures with Enrique Cañez.
Oh.
Now, a nice run. Coming in is Leyva, and from behind, Contreras. The card is issued.
Wow. I'll tell you what, Craig, I didn't see a whole heck of a lot wrong with that challenge. A couple of Sockers players are saying, watch the Jumbotron, watch the replay. I honestly, from way up here in Rosette, I did not see all too much wrong with that challenge. However, Contreras was all over his man there as the through ball had actually been hit. There was all sorts of contact and maybe an infraction that had happened seconds prior. Didn't get a chance to see that. The tackle in the end, oh, that is a close one. It's a big, big decision. Power play for Soles. First of the game for either side. It was a stiff challenge. Got definitely some ball. Certainly some man as well. That's a 50-50 and it went against the Sockers.
Kaz Depina, Kelly Mock are our on-field officials. Soles will start with a right wing free kick.
Watch Echeverria right here at that red line, Craig. Watch for them try to work something out. No LSOs thinking the same thing.
The power play. Quiros chips one. Across, and now it begins. A 2-minute man advantage. Echeverria back heels to Quiros. The tripping call on Contreras. Soles 7 for 9 on the power play so far this season in this their 5th game. So this is strength on strength because the Sockers have conceded just once in 9 penalties against this year. 7 for 9 against 1 for 9. And another minute 30 of penalty kill for San Diego. And one of their best defenders, Contreras, is the man in the box. Wall pass. Looking for Taiyu. Taken away. Nice play by LSO.
Oh, but look at Taiyu getting back defensively and getting the thing right back.
He's going to look on left elbow, and that was flicked out. Nice clearance by John Sosa. Minute 7 on the Contreras penalty. Echeverria. Taiyu in the corner. Back around. Quiros will rotate to left wing. Poked on the steal. LSO trying to get it from Segura. Ruiz is across. Now he's behind the play.
Brilliant.
Echeverria.
Brilliant stuff from Echeverria there.
Left wing. Down. Spinning through into Toth. Lopez unable to control in the corner. Toth gets to hang on. 35 seconds on the penalty.
I was going to say, that was a real fast minute and a half. Sockers doing a darn good job just keeping this thing quiet.
12th minute gone. 3 left in the first. 3-1 San Diego. Goals from Velez, Ruiz, and Farber. After Echeverria opened things up with a free kick. Here he is on right wing. He's got the cracker, and it was blocked off the body of Cerda and one hopping into the crowd.
15 seconds left for Soles to make something of this.
Quiros to the corner again. Lopez now. His center was blocked by Sosa. Nice active feet by the Sockers on PK. Lopez up top. Lends it up! Body save! Rebounds off the post! Second chance! Tip try! Sosa defends left post for San Diego! Contreras out of the box! Full and even strength! Oh, what a flurry by the Sockers! Work to do still. Taiyu off the frame! Settled! Second try blocked! Sosa's there again!
Oh my goodness. That block off the line from Sosa against his former teammate, Big Taiyu.
Echeverria. Contreras with the heel. And Toth says, let me grab this with my own 2 hands.
What a sequence. What a sequence. How on earth Soles not come out with a goal from that?
Inside the final 2 of the first quarter. 3-1 Sockers. And incredible work there. Stern defending by San Diego throughout the 2 minutes, but the last 20 seconds were something else.
And then the 20 seconds after the penalty was over. That's always one of those times where a team can go into a little bit of a lull, celebrating the fact that they killed off the penalty, and then the rush is still coming at, even though it's even strength. Sockers did a great job. It was like a 2-minute, 20-second power play, essentially.
Well timed on the long ball there. If that ball hits Escoto, it's a 2-on-1 with Tovar down low. And the head of Soles, and I believe that was Aragon, able to knock it away. Check that. It was number 4, Roberto Escalante.
Well done. Well done.
Sosa. One-touch goal! It's Matt Clare!
Wow.
Clare runs on it ever so neatly. The Sockers are on a roll! 4 in a row and a 4-1 lead.
Well, I'll tell you what, Matt Clare, it's almost as if you were inspired by one Brian Farber. Eerily, one that made the score 3-1. Beautiful, cheeky stuff from close range, cool as you like. Calm, just sliding it in, one touch. Basically catching everybody sleeping. Love Cowboy Salazar rocking the 99 Matt Clare jersey. Over on the far sideline. Clare, his first goal of the night. Could it be the first of a couple, maybe the first of a hat trick? We shall see. But 4-1 with 1:19 left in the first quarter. And these last 2 goals, They've just been downright cheeky from Farber and Claire.
There's goal!
6 of the year for Claire.
Scored by number 99, Matt Claire. Assisted
Oh,
by number
dangerous.
20, John Sosa.
Headed.
Time of the goal, 13:43. Again for the Sockers, the goal by Claire from Sosa at 13:43.
Here's a chance for Soles.
Good grief, that
Top of the box.
that dummy from Contreras moments ago. I'm not sure if he heard Toth called it for it late, but that was as dicey of a move as you're going to see from an experienced center back.
63 seconds. The free kick could bring this game right back close again. Left wing block, double block, third block. LSO, way to go.
Oh, my.
Oliveira, human shot block machine. The final minute of the first quarter. Here's Contreras with Childs. Childs is waiting for the ball. Flicks it to right wing, looking for Raimundo.
I loved what Contreras did, letting that thing run.
Tayu in the corner. 30 seconds. Long ball out by Soles, just clearing. Toth finds it to Felipe Gonzalez. Farber had Ruiz down the middle. 20 seconds in the quarter. More than I expected, Nate, for the opening 15 from San Diego. Childs, little touch. Right wing Felipe settles it. Left wing Farber. Back to Childs. The give and go was disrupted. A counter chance. 2 seconds. Needs to shoot. Wide. And 15 minutes are in the books. Soles scored first. Anibal Echeverria, his 4th of the year on a free kick at 1:59. But the Sockers came roaring back. Escoto a wall ball to Eduardo Velez for a Walla scorer at 2:54, 1-1 tie. Ruiz 2-on-1 with Tovar finishes at 5:39, 2-1 Sockers. Farber, the back heel goal from Ortega at 7:50 made it 3-1. Claire on the free kick from Sosa runs on it and tucks one in at 13:41. 45 minutes left to play. We'll take a break. Second quarter action is next on MASL TV.
Jill, Tegan, Paxton,
Kaylin.
and we're proud members of California Coast Credit Union.
We were all able to get car loans through CalCoast at a great rate. It was quick and easy, all 4 times.
That's the CalCoast advantage to us.
Shop GTM stores in Lemon Grove, Santee, and Otay Mesa, and discover bargains on thousands of brand name home, office, and personal items at savings of up to 70% below other retailers. For coupons, directions, and more, go to gtmstores.com. GTM.
Can you make this cake for my daughter's birthday?
Donna realized her network was surprisingly slow. So she switched to Metro PCS and got her family 4 lines with unlimited high-speed data for $100, period. Metro PCS. Wireless figured out.
San Diego Sockers leading Soles de Sonora by a score of 4-1. Exercise your options at LA Fitness and get a head start on your New Year's goals. LA Fitness offers a wide variety of amenities, including state-of-the-art equipment, free weight center, swimming pool, group fitness classes, indoor basketball leagues, personal training, kids club babysitting, and more. Try a week of complimentary fitness and download your guest pass at lafitnessguestpass.com. Sockers will run left to right in this second quarter. Soles will run right to left. Spun off the ball. A foul there. Common foul called. Drawn by Pee Wee on the far wall.
It's a firm piece of contact.
And Ortega can sell it like no one else. It's not a rip. It's a compliment.
Few people screaming for a blue card there. I think the right decision from the officials.
When Ortega stays down less than 5 seconds, that means it was a meaningless touch. 5 to 10 seconds means he got kind of touched.
So what's over 10?
That he did get touched.
Okay.
But not hard.
Just wanted to sort this out.
Not hard.
I hope somebody's writing this down.
Yeah. Over 60 seconds
Okay.
means he was fouled.
Ooh, Matty.
Over 2 minutes means he was hurt. Now you have the chart.
I was taking notes that entire time.
Echeverria and Soles just want to be patient and tactical here and get Tayu involved. Felipe Gonzalez tried to get it away from Big Tayu. Back out to the D-men. Quiros.
That was Claire a few seconds ago. Leaving one in late with the stud showing on Quiros. Thankfully, number 58 got out in time.
Tayu has a man on his hip. Touch passing back to Quiros. Leaning in, Escalante wide. Tayu touches it down with a big cleat. Now, wall pass. Second try! Toth! Spider-Man's in the house! What a move!
Darn. Those big arms stretching out. Full sprawl to the right. What a save from Toth.
Headed by Gonzalez out of the box. There's Ortega on the run, challenging Vargas outside. And racing back just as fast. In the middle! Tayu! Can't leave him open. Frank Tayu's 9th of the year makes it a 4-2 game.
Lovely stuff from Soles. Heads not sinking. Trying to climb back into this game. A game that really seems like the soccer was against them. Especially in that first quarter. Tayu himself having a couple of shots cleared off the line by Soccer's defenders in that first quarter. No clearing that one. Tayu on the board. Soles back in this thing. 4-2, 13-11 left here in the second quarter.
Lovely one-timer off the inside of the right foot there by Tayu.
Well, Craig, it's just knowing where to be. That's goal scoring 101 for a guy like Tayu, of just knowing those spots, those little pockets of space, the perfect times to just sneak in to the goal mouth, perfect time to make the runs and just be in the right place. Call it poaching, call it whatever you want. It's part of being a goal scorer.
And that lead down to 2 now. Contreras just wide to the left.
Oh, my.
Tried to answer back with steam.
Oh, my.
Foul on Tovar, harassing.
Talk about technique. Seeing that thing, how far that fell out of the air. Stay focused on that one. Still come through it like that. Connect. That strongly with the volley there. Gorgeous stuff from Contreras.
On to the near side. It's Bogar.
Something about range of difficulty or something like that.
Number 15, Frank Tayu. Assisted by number 9, Enrique Cañez. Time of the goal, 150.
So Cañez picks up that centering pass and assist.
Did you and Callan agree on the time this time?
No, he was 1 second off again.
Oh, my goodness.
He keeps looking up a second late.
He's got to sync watches or something.
I look while the clock stopped. That's
Okay.
that's my little pro tip.
It's never
If
never
the
done
clock
never
is
done you
stopped.
wrong after all these years.
If the clock stopped, it's a simple math equation. If the clock's running, it's a little trickier.
Hey, I'm not Callan, okay? Okay.
We're going to check your ID later. 4-2 Sockers lead. Here's a little bending ball, trying to feed Bogar, who wanted to come off, but if that pass had met him, he would have kept going. Tovar to Ruiz. Second chance for Pollo, and both times the ball eludes him.
Next goal, a big one. Next goal, a very, very big one. I know it's early on in this game, coming up on 11 minutes left in the second quarter, but difference between 4-3 and 2 goals in a row for Soles, or the Sockers immediately restoring a 3-goal advantage. Big momentum shift coming up. Whoever gets the next one.
19th minute's gone. Under 11 to play in the second quarter now, 4-2 Sockers. Imagine Dragons' brief interlude there, now gone. And John Sosa for San Diego. Offensive midfield. Trying to spin on that ball was Escoto. Back out to Escoto.
Ooh.
With Ruiz. Couldn't get the ball to him. Hiram Ruiz was wide open down the middle.
Good stuff from Escoto, though. Really good footwork, really good technical ability on the ball.
Claire pressuring Vargas. Sosa. Roberto flips it high in the air. Claire directed that one forward. Back to Pee Wee. Sosa's got it. 5 minutes gone, second quarter. 10 left to play before halftime. And a 4-2 Sockers lead. Childs looking for the give and go. Craig's been quiet so far tonight. Time, however, still an ally for him. Tayu. Taken away. It's Sosa. Sosa's got options. Tayu decides the option is for him to muscle him off the ball.
How did Tayu not get a foul at the end of that? Oh, my. Sosa, going back a few seconds, Sosa just had too many options. He's spoiled for choice there. But how on earth did not end up with a whistle blown against number 20? We're just grabbing Tayu with both hands, yanking the shirt. Tayu looking at the ref saying, "You kidding me?" Tayu stopped. Tayu stopped assuming the call was coming.
Quiros. Claire is trying to steal that one. Nice touch to do so. Now can he run on it? He can! And just wide! Felipe Gonzalez adds to the pressure, but Soles with a chance to counter rush.
Like Matty going for placement there.
Escalante. Escalante held
What is happening
quite
here?
clearly.
Was he held or was he being repeatedly slapped on the back? Were they a little... I'm lost for words.
I think
on
you
this
call
one.
those monkey shines.
Monkey shines? What era is that term from? How far are we going back for that one, Craig? Monkey shines, huh?
And skullduggery.
Oh, can't forget about the skullduggery. Hashtag skullduggery, by the way, trending on Twitter right now.
Quiros. Left wing. The try!
Oh!
Kick save!
Oh, that was a nasty one for Toth. That went right through a couple of different sets of legs. I'm not sure how much Toth saw of that one. Maybe the last 10th of a second there. Was able to get the legs on it.
Chris Toth, second tremendous save of this quarter.
That was just good positioning, man. I really don't think Toth saw too much of that.
Well, a lot of the position is positioning. Tayu, a double team. And a foul.
Tayu's frustrated. Tayu's very frustrated right now, Craig. So there's a couple of no calls in the last couple of minutes. See it starting to boil over a little bit. He's got a goal, though. He's got the most recent goal in this game here in the second quarter, the one that made it 4-2. Hungry for another, but
here's Childs.
Certainly frustrated.
Quick try off the wall, wide right. Got Medi-Cal? Get more with United Healthcare, proud sponsor of the San Diego Sockers. Join a community of more than 6 million Medicaid members nationwide. Visit uhccommunityplan.com. Farber saw the ball go past him. Now on the near wall, Sonora plots their rush with Cañez. And the assist on the Tayu goal over Echeverria. His blonde shock on the top of his head allows him to stand out. Next whistle could be a timeout. 4-2 Sockers. Echeverria. Here comes Vargas all the way to midfield. Sockers would love to get a steal. Contreras, a touch in the corner. LSO rolls a far wall ball, but Echeverria can track it down.
Oh,
Bogar Moreno in the corner. Tovar on him. Former teammates in Monterrey. Bogar, the steal by the Sockers. Cerda will run it back. LSO doing some defensive dirty work today.
Oh,
and
no.
look at this. Toth under pressure. Chipped it out, but still had to give it up. And from behind, Escoto. Whizzing by, a blur in the night.
LSO and Escoto helping out defensively.
Escoto watches this one roll past him. Echeverria then turns Cerda very nicely. Here he comes up the wall. 4 touches. Wall ball. Contreras knocks it out of harm's way.
Brilliant stuff from Echeverria. Like this player. Love the game that he's brought tonight. That opening goal was sensational, but the total football Anibal Echeverria's played. It's been a treat.
Moreno back to Quiros and into the corner. Looking for Leyva. Back to Quiros. 9th minute's gone. Under 6 to play in the second quarter. 4-2. Only 1 goal this quarter, and it's for Soles.
How much would Quiros love to get a goal tonight?
He'd love to bomb one behind the red line, too.
Oh, man.
Vargas. Sockers want to keep the pressure on this inexperienced keeper. Came in with that under 10% save percentage. Wall ball up top. Cerda able to spin it away. Very casual and very skillful on that. Controlled a ball that he spun on purpose in the air. Now tipped over to Tayu. Stop and go move. Daniel Lopez in the corner. Lopez got loose. Left it on edge, hoping for Tayu to finish. Long ball for Childs now. With Quiros on his side. The save by Vargas. Claire knocked down. Thought he had a foul. Here's the counterattack. Under 5 to go in the second quarter. 25 minutes done. 4-2 Sockers. Yellow card, and this was coming. Claire was quite upset. And a yellow card for dissent on Claire. That'll end his half. And he'll have to sit to start the third quarter as well.
It's an awkward one timing-wise.
He would have liked to have gotten the card, let's just say 7 seconds earlier. Or 17.
17.
17 seconds earlier.
Or as Callan might say, 18.
16, yeah. Here's the official's timeout. I don't know why you keep picking on the PA guy.
You started it.
4-2. Thank you, Mr. Steinbrenner.
4-2. You guys are reminding me of
Sockers.
that scene at the end of Animal House where they're all looking at the watches. You know?
Hey, Sockers fans. Sushi Lounge on Market offers fresh sushi and inventive cocktails at their downtown location to your home or office. Learn more at www.sushiloungeonmarket.com. And after you enjoy the sushi, we suggest that you quench your thirst at Barrel Republic.
Ooh, what a night.
Official beer bar for the San Diego Sockers. The place to go for the largest selection of craft beers. Enjoy our beautiful tasting rooms in Pacific Beach, Carlsbad, and Oceanside, where you have the freedom to pour and bring in your Sockers ticket stub to the Pacific Beach location after the game. You will get 10% off. That's Barrel Republic. If you've never been there, they give you a little wristband with like a scanner on it. And then you scan the tap and you pour the beer. So you can just get what you want, pour as much as you want. They're going to track it by the ounce, and then you settle your tab at the end of the evening, and a delightful time is had by all at Barrel Republic.
It inspires people as well, people that have never had that thrill of pulling that tap, of actually doing the motion of getting it and pouring that beer into the glass. It's a thrill that only bartenders and people behind the bars can feel. But no, at Barrel Republic, we all get to feel that thrill of actually holding the tap and getting the beer into the glass ourselves.
Experience the proletarian thrill of Barrel Republic.
That's a good ad read right there.
Surprised they didn't use that as their tagline. Experience the proletarian thrill. 4-2 Soccer's back underway. Claire has to watch for a while, but staying 5-on-5, the personnel on the field. Off the wall, headed away by Roberto, back to Quiros. Cut into the corner, Segura looking for Tayu. Here's that try by Quiros. Blocked. You knew he wanted it. Then Pee-wee knocked it away.
The shot kind of knocked Pee-wee away, actually. You saw Quiros immediately looking out to his former teammate saying, hey, you all right, bud?
Segura waiting for the pass from Quiros.
That's a bad one.
Tayu just says, excuse me, I'd like to muscle you off the ball.
Fortunate bounce.
And Lopez, a missed kick.
Tried to open up the hip, saw what he was going for there, just poor technique in the end.
Toth rolls it to his side to John Sosa, ex of the Missouri/Kansas City Comets.
Ooh.
Roberto challenged. Escalante saw it come away. He's got it back. And he's got Escoto in his hip pocket. Got it away to Echeverria. Escalante. Tayu. Under 3.5 now in the second quarter. Escalante.
Craig, back in the the first quarter, talked all about Soles needing to conserve their energy, making sure they're still good to go.
Turn. The shot is blocked by Sosa. Denying Cañez.
But Sosa with both arms fully reached out. Now it appears as if Sosa was hit in the face by that shot, but all the Soles players are screaming immediately that Sosa had both hands out. I'm not sure.
He had both hands out, but the ball went right in between those hands and hit him in the face.
Let's see that again. I'd love to get one more look at that. Oh, man. There's a couple of Soles players in a short conversation with the officials. It was almost, this is just devil's advocate here, it was almost as if Sosa reached out both hands there, may have hit one of the hands, and then Sosa went down clutch in the face. Not saying definitively, but it appeared.
I believe John Sosa.
It appeared.
And his nose. I think it's hurting.
Have been some
Look,
funny
Savage
business.
is looking at his nose. Here comes Oliveira. Left wing for Escoto off the corner wall and back to him.
You think LSO just expect that thing to come right back through like 4 or 5 bodies right there?
Not at all.
Shocked.
2:40 to play. First half action from San Diego. Soccer's tucked one more in before halftime. They'll feel very good about where they are.
Okay, is Sosa's nose okay? Looks like the Savage investigation is wound to a close. I'm sure he's all good.
The attention that would have been just too much to sell the deception with false attention on the bench. I now believe him more. Look out. Toth challenges Echeverria at the toe. Turning. Back to his man, Escalante. Final 2 minutes of the second quarter. Toth with an outstanding challenge there. The patience of Sonora is standing out in this quarter. Moreno wants one, and Escalante will instead cut over to Echeverria. And for Tayu, wall ball. Farber is going to run on this one for San Diego. Final 90 seconds coming. Farber cuts it back beyond Tovar's grasp. Cerda running into the corner. Echeverria gets it back.
Oh, Tayu. Not the pass he was looking for there. Wanted to send his man up that wing. Instead, kind of held him up. Real quick, finishing up a point from a couple of minutes ago. Oh, we'll get back to it here in a second. Talked about conserving energy for the Soles team. Interesting seeing Taiyu head back to the bench right now. That's one man that I'm very, very curious, especially in the second half, if the score stays similar to where it's at right now. How much do you conserve Taiyu in the third quarter? Make sure he is fresh as could be, ready to fight in that fourth quarter for the boys from Hermosillo.
Final minute, look out. Moreno in the corner. Bogart through the defense. Right wing, little stutter step. Left wing, Escalante. Faked the left-footed shot, gave it away to Farber, but not the touch he wanted. Still, just 32 seconds left in the half. At this point now, Soccer's probably going to be happy to take 4-2 into the locker room. Contreras sliding. Cerda will get this ball back to his keeper, and Toth bends one up the middle. A long punt. Moreno will check it down. 10 seconds. Quiros. Bender chested twice. Foul, San Diego. Oh, look here. A golden opportunity for Soles de Sonora. A foul on the dot, on the penalty dot. Right on it.
Wow.
Well, angled maybe 8 inches off it. Ostensibly so. You can't ask for a better chance to steal one in the 30th minute late.
Look who's over it, Craig. Look who's over it.
Quiros backing up the wall.
What's that bottom corner to Toth's right?
Rosales to the left wing. Quiros fakes, steps over, calls timeout.
Love Quiros drawing the booze here at the Valley View Casino Center. Oh man, so beloved in this building for so long. Just another opponent now.
All-Time Awards and Engraving has been serving San Diego's leader in sports, corporate, and academic awards for over 20 years. Please visit our website at www.ataengraving.com for all your promotional product and recognition needs. The first annual Soccer's golf tournament coming up.
Are we playing in this golf tournament?
2
or are we
Fridays
just
from
going to have
now.
microphones and make fun of people?
Well, you and I will be there.
We will be there.
We could play.
We could play if we wanted to.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is an option, I've been told.
TBD, as they say. Our
Yes.
status in the tournament, in the actual golfing, to be determined.
But we will be there. It'll be at Rancho Bernardo, and it'll be on the 15th. Get your tickets. Again, go to sdsoccers.com. Find out more information. Lots of prize giveaways.
Good stuff.
Lots of fun. It's going to be a great day. All the Soccers players will be out there. Get your chance to get up close and personal with these fellas.
And you might see Craig Elston swing a golf club. Big hitter, the Elston.
I hope not, but we'll find out. Meanwhile, here's a big swing of the leg coming up. 6.8 seconds left.
And that little slot right there, right? To Toth's lower right corner.
Blocked by the wall.
Good stuff from the Soccers, though. Good stuff.
And the half comes to an end. Not before Taiyu tried a brilliant header in the final second.
How about that?
4-2 Soccers, a 4-goal first quarter run by San Diego to build out to a 3-goal lead. Sonora takes the second quarter 1-0, outshooting San Diego 5-2 in that quarter. However, the Soccers will protect a lead to the half. It is 4-2 with 30 minutes complete, 30 remaining from Valley View Casino Center. Craig Elston, Nate Abarrea with you on Soccer's MASL TV. We'll stop down for halftime and bring you third quarter action coming up in 14 minutes.
Tegan, Paxton, Kaylin.
And we're proud members of California Coast Credit Union.
We were all able to get car loans through CalCoast at a great rate. It was quick and easy, all 4 times.
That's the CalCoast advantage to us.
Shop GTM stores in Lemon Grove, Santee, and Otay Mesa, and discover bargains on thousands of brand name home, office, and personal items at savings of up to 70% below other retailers. For coupons, directions, and more, go to gtmstores.com. GTM.
Can you make this cake for my daughter's birthday?
Donna realized her network was surprisingly slow. So she switched to Metro PCS and got her family 4 lines with unlimited high-speed data for $100, period. Metro PCS. Wireless figured out.
2 minutes, 2 more minutes left of the minigame. All right, 1 minute, 1 more minute remaining. In game of 1 more minute. All right, that will do it for tonight's halftime minigame. And thanks again to the Sonora Soccer Club for participating this evening. All right, soccer fans, if you want some soccer swag, please you have your feet again now because here comes the soccer squad. They're brought to you by Rubio's Coastal Grill. Endless waves of coastal flavor here in the catching at Rubio's Coastal Grill. Endless surf beats and sizzle. Your fish tacos, burritos, and bowls. Rubio's Coastal Grill. This soccer team is the place to be. And Rubio's is the place to eat. We have an anthem today. Visit Rubio's Coastal Grill. The place and fight to be. Now taking the field for the start of the third quarter, looking at your San Diego Sockers. Ladies and gentlemen, the San Diego Sockers love to pass on the following birthday shout-outs. Happy 11th birthday to Evan Sonora. And happy 14th birthday to Ryan Romo.
You guys want to do a halftime on camera?
Your special day with your San Diego Sockers.
Almost the goal. Vargas, his best save of the night. Manuel Vargas shows a little skill right there. And we hit the officials' timeout. Halfway through the third quarter. 5-2, the Sockers restore that 3-goal advantage on Craig Child's 13th goal of the year. A power play score from Matt Clare, and that means the Sockers now 10 for 18 on the man advantage. For indoor soccer, nice solid conversion.
10 for 18 as far as the conversion rate goes. And again, that other stat bears repeating, 10 for 11 on the penalty kill. So all around, good numbers when it comes to the power play, whether they're trying to kill them off or whether they're trying to capitalize and score goals themselves. Good stuff for Salvaggio's boys.
Vavi Sport and Social brings fun-loving adults together through San Diego Sports League's social events and 5K runs. Stay active, try new things, and meet new friends. Register now at govavi.com. That's govavi.com. The Sockers thank Lakeside Equipment Sales and Rentals for their sponsorship. From a skip loader to snow cone machine, Lakeside Equipment has you covered. So for your next project or party, choose Lakeside Equipment, serving contractors and homeowners since 1985. Lakeside Equipment, family owned and operated. 2 locations to serve you with delivery available. Back to action. 2-game homestand for the Sockers 2 weeks from now. Turlock in town. Lots of work left to do here. 5-2 San Diego. Giles. Back to Claire. Off of the quad and out of play. We had a droppage a little earlier, I was told. So for those of you who suffered through, we say thank you for your patience. Craig Giles' power play goal is 13th of the year. 5-2 San Diego. The score. Here's a chance for Soles. And it's Cañez trying to get himself loose. Back over to Miller. Tayu looking for the back heel, and that's tucked in by Cañez. Tayu will get the assist. A 2-goal game again. At 8:02 of the third, it's 5-3 San Diego.
Far from pretty, counts just the same. Tayu going for a little replication of what Brian Farber and Matt Clare brought back in the first half for the Sockers. Those back heels from close range didn't come off the way Tayu wanted, but thankfully it found its way into the net, kind of bumbled in off a couple of bodies. 5-3, Soles not going away.
Enrique Cañez, assisted by number 15,
Farber.
Frank Tayu. The goal comes with 6:58 left in the third quarter. Again,
Which would make it 8:02. Stylistic choice. Pee-wee back to Sosa. Roberto being brought in deep, and then Frank Tayu knocks him away. Now Farber! Wide left.
Just couldn't quite get it out from underneath him there. It was an awkward one for Farber. He almost put it on frame, though.
Sosa. 2 touches left wing. It's Roberto. He's in deep. Tipped. Goal! Escoto! Found it in. A leaping strike. Roberto the assist. 6-3 San Diego.
Spectacular stuff from Escoto, putting the body on the line. Little aerial attack there, flying kung fu. Zé Roberto shot deflected. Look at that. Somebody get a still shot of that. That was spectacular from Escoto. Beautiful stuff from number 19. Big credit on that goal. It's got to go to Zé Roberto. Not often you see number 8, the crafty veteran defenseman, up that high in the field, getting that involved in the scoring. Great stuff, brilliant setup, getting that thing into a danger area. And how often, Craig, do we talk about goal scorers just having a knack for being in the right place at the right darn time? That's exactly what we saw right there from Escoto. And again, spectacular with the finish. It was into an empty net, but that was fun to watch.
scored by number 19, Brandon Escoto. Assisted by number 8, Zé Roberto. Again for the Sockers, the goal by
Contreras
Escoto
takes it
from
away.
Roberto.
Back down. The shot! Woo! Perfectly placed. Daniel Lopez. This game's opening up. 6-4 Sockers. Back to 2 goals.
Que golazo otra vez. Lopez, what a finish. What a game. My goodness. Nothing Toth could do. That's picking your spot. Cool as you like. Low, hard, bottom corner. 6-4. 5:53 left here in the third quarter.
That's 3 goals in the last minute, 5 seconds. 2 for Solis, 1 for San Diego. Daniel Lopez with his 5th of the year. What's next? Cerda back to Sosa, and the Sockers have the ball. Pee-wee is challenged.
Scored by number 10,
Oliveira.
Daniel Lopez. Assisted by number 7, Christian Segura. Again for the Solis, the goal by...
So Segura gets the assist. That goal at 9:07. We've given up on time cues downstairs now. Here's the clock. Has been replaced by a sundial. Sosa off the side glass. Oliveira, look out. This is a chance. Toth point blank.
Wow. Wow.
Leyva getting dragged in the corner. Toth will pick up the loose change.
My goodness, big save from Toth. And what if, woulda, coulda, shoulda, but you're talking a 1-goal game. Talking all kinds of momentum on Soleil's side. Toth saying not so fast. Got to get past me first.
10th minute's gone in the third quarter. 4:40 left to go in this quarter. And it's been an active quarter with 2 goals per side. 6-4 San Diego. Roberto, hard touch. High pressure here. Segura trying to get a steal. And Matt Clare comes in to clean it up. Cañez was also on heavy pressure. Left-footed. Toth to Roberto. He is sending Childs into the corner. Wall ball. Roberto couldn't get the swing.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Great pass by Childs.
Oh, Childs in disbelief. At the end of that is, dare I say, it was just a whiff in the end.
Echeverria. Final 4 minutes of the quarter. Escalante takes a flop, and he draws the call.
Gotta be a trip there on Sosa. Echeverria's been a little more quiet here in this third quarter. He was a player who excelled throughout that first half, like we talked about back in that first half.
Tayu. Double team comes, and Ortega is able to knock it away. Toth bends one to his opposing number. Vargas.
Anxious to see number 11 try to climb back into this game for the visitors from Hermosillo. That's not going to help.
That was a scud into the stands.
Yikes. That's not finding Echeverria. That's not what I was talking about there.
Finding Echeverria's cousin in section 16A. Pee-wee, left wing. Gonzalez with pace, and then too much. Couldn't control right there. Had Ruiz in the box. A whistle.
It's just a foul against Sonora here, so set piece opportunity. No blue card, no penalty, but nonetheless, good set piece opportunity.
The husky Moreno was not happy with the call. From past experience, if Solis is down late and they need to turn to the sexto atacante, it will be Bogar Moreno.
Childs thinking about
Moreno
rip from distance here.
He was doing a little dance like he had to tell mom and dad it was time to go. And that one shot out of play by Childs.
You see Craig looking up to the rafters saying, let me have that one back.
Vargas high in the air. Running down on it.
Oh.
Trying to go over the top there.
Brilliant flick initially there from Tayu.
Lopez wanted to go over the shoulder of Contreras. 12 minutes gone, 3 left in the third quarter, 6-4 San Diego. Entertaining game from America's finest city in the MASL.
Feel like we've said this before this evening. Next goal, critical. It's going to be a big one.
Vargas looking for Tayu. Good positioning. He flicks it in the air. Punched away by Toth, one hand. And Toth took one in the small of the back. on the purchase.
Oh,
Foul against Solis. The creativity of Frank Taillou down low just to lift that toward the goal mouth. A gentle lift, but a dangerous one. And Toth had to punch it away from Echeverria.
really is a joy to watch Taillou out there. Such a big physical presence out there, such an intimidating presence, but as skilled of a total footballer as anyone out on the pitch.
Here's Giles.
Don't let the size and the brute strength fool you when it comes to his technical ability, his imagination, his audacity on the ball.
Cerda to Giles, works the wing to Contreras. Sockers possess as the 13th minute dances off the clock, third period. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Sosa's hobbling a bit on that right ankle, remember.
Caught a little kick at the end there after dancing around a few times.
Rosales, good ball. In on left wing, the wall pass. Instead of a shot. Rosales. Certainly, Cañez intended to put that on frame. Taillou, double teamed in the corner. Steps right through it, and Claire was the triple team. They came over and stole. Solis gets it back. Escalante, harassed by Farber. Close quarter, 2 Sockers down. Top of the box against San Diego.
That was strange. That was just downright weird. Bodies running into each other, a couple Sockers players going down. Ball flying around, no one really knowing exactly what's going on, and it ends up with a real good opportunity for the former Sockers man. Get his team 1 goal closer in this comeback effort.
It'll be the left-footed bid instead by We Hardly Knew Ya 22.
Oh,
Taillou turning, and then Sosa almost heads a tragedy. I was given 3 different rosters. None of them had player number 22. So the mystery man of Solis almost got a goal. They tried. Giles through the legs of a defender. And Giles was fouled.
I'll tell you what, Miller frustrated there, thinking a handball should have been called on Giles. Had a good view on it from up here. Craig Crafty with his back to the officials and most of the players played that one off the boards. And it may have, gone right into the forearm there and trapped down. Surely frustrating Miller, then came in and made a clear foul on Giles.
Sosa for Giles. Into the corner and over the corner. Out of play.
Been a funky third quarter for Craig Giles. He does have a goal, though. There's been a couple of strange moments for him.
Offensive midfield, Sonora. Left wing over the shoulder of Segura. Brings it back. Quiros. Final 30 seconds.
More cries for a handball, this time against LSO, not heard.
Oliveira. Wizardry with the ball there.
Good stuff from Luan. Good stuff.
12 seconds. Contreras will find the glass. Pee-wee was trying to get a lucky strike. Still trying. And Quiros will run out the clock. Barely. Giles got that shot away. Oh, Vargas the save. As Quiros danced himself into danger. And the Sockers got a last-second shot, and Vargas took that one with some discomfort.
Wow.
3 quarters complete. 15 minutes left to play at Valley View Casino Center. 6-4 San Diego. We step aside. 4th quarter next on MASL TV.
Jill, Tegan, Paxton, Kaylin.
And we're proud members of California Coast Credit Union.
We were all able to get car loans through CalCoast at a great rate. It was quick and easy, all 4 times.
That's the CalCoast advantage to us.
Shop GTM stores in Lemon Grove, Santee, and Otay Mesa and discover bargains on thousands of brand name home, office, and personal items at savings of up to 70% below other retailers. For coupons, directions, and more, go to gtmstores.com. GTM.
Can you make this cake for my daughter's birthday?
Donna realized her network was surprisingly slow. So she switched to Metro PCS and got her family 4 lines with unlimited high-speed data for $100, period. Metro PCS. Wireless figured out.
Fourth quarter coming up. 15 minutes left to decide this one. 6-4. The Sockers leading Soles de Sonora, the first of 3 meetings in this 22-game MASL regular season schedule for 2017-18. The Sockers at 5-0. Sonora at 1-3, not in the same division, but knowing potentially a Western Conference final matchup could loom. Monterey will have a lot to say about that along the way as well. But for the team that has eliminated the Sockers from the playoffs each of the last 2 seasons down in Hermosillo, the Sockers want to make an early statement and take this one in the regular season, push the Soles 5 games back, 4.5 technically, and really diminish the chances of having to go to Mexico for a possible second leg or mini game this year. Craig Elston, Nate Abarea back with you. Here we go, the last 15. Sockers will run left to right, Soles right to left. And a long run along the far wall. Roberto back out. Echeverria too high.
My. It's the guy you wanted it to fall to. You're Soles right there. The night he's had that goal way back when. Opened the scoring. Christened the scoreboard way back in the opening couple of minutes of this game. Echeverria with a sensational free kick. It was the guy you wanted it to fall to. Just couldn't keep it down enough.
Really, that play all about the run of Lopez on the far wall.
Absolutely.
He almost had a spectacular rush. Giles trying to beat Escalante, who will come the other way. Tayu now turns. What a save by Toth!
What a save by Toth, and what a turn and fire from Tayu.
And now he distributes to Giles, who cut to an empty wing. The left-footed turn and blast by Frank Tayu, and Toth had to stop that one at pace. Here he is again.
Oh.
Ball off his toe. Ortega gets ragdolled off the play, and a foul is called.
Miller has been accumulating quite a bit in the second half as far as the total foul count. Love a little handshake there between Miller and LSO.
Here comes Pee Wee. He'll blast it. Was looking for the head of Oliveira, I believe. On the far wall, Eduardo make that Cesar Serra saying, what's the story? Almost said Eduardo Velez, we haven't really seen El Vaquero since the first quarter. He scored the first goal for San Diego tonight. Here's Tayu. Tovar's got the ball for San Diego. Serra's running down the middle, but a double team comes to take it away from Tovar.
Tayu was just dumbfounded how he didn't get a whistle again. He's been very frustrated with the officials this evening. We'll see if he can take that frustration out in the right way for the visitors from Hermosillo.
Tayu. Mug Sosa comes through him, shoots and scores! Frank Tayu undresses Sosa. Woo! It's a 1-goal game.
And as Tayu slams that ball back down on the Sockers logo inside the center circle, the visitors from Sonora clapping their hands, pumping each other up, saying, we're right back in this thing, boys. 4-1 down. The end of the first quarter. Got this thing back to 6-5. We're all set up for an entertaining finish here at the Valley View Casino Center, Mr. Elston.
1:54 the time of goal.
Frank Tayu. For Tayu, his second goal of the match. The goal is unassisted. Again for the Solis, the goal by Tayu.
Here's Gonzalez. Let the ball do the work. 3-on-2 down low. To the back post for the goal! Eric Tovar roofs it! Top shelf, where we keep the Black Label Whiskey. 7-5 Sockers back up by 2.
Unbelievable. The second, third, this is the fourth time we've seen that in this second half of one team scoring, and it taken no more than 10 seconds or so for the other team to come right back down and do the same. 2-goal lead restored. Tovar showing love to some friends and family up behind the goal that Toth occupies here in this fourth quarter.
Fourth goal of the year for Tovar at 2:11. 17 seconds apart, the 2 goals.
17 seconds. My goodness.
Goal! Scored by number 51, Eric Tovar. Assisted by number 6, Felipe Gonzalez.
And the Sockers restore their advantage.
Just like that. Hey, we see Tayu on the bench right now. At what point does Tayu come back in the game and go all the way to the finish?
Bogart. Here's Moreno. Top of the box, Leyva. From behind, Contreras. Moreno gets it back. Toth diving, couldn't hold it. And flipped out of there at clearance by Escoto.
I love that goal by Tovar there, preventing us from talking any further about that sensational run. Display of brute strength and added finesse at the end of it from Frank Tayu, and a marvelous finish past Toth. Tovar saying, nah, no time to talk about it. I'm going to score one at the other end.
Roberto Escalante heads it back to his D-man. Under pressure is Quiros, and he'll run it back to Vargas. 11:35 left to play in the fourth. 7-5 San Diego. Segura, the long ball. Toth is waiting for it. Claire.
Always love watching Craig Childs sneak out for a new shift and waiting, taking that first step onto the pitch, looking back to Chris Toth saying, long ball, corner.
Here comes Ruiz. 4 touches. Cerda now. Looking for trailers. Cerda, wall pass! Sosa just past his heel. Ruiz, 4th minute gone, under 11 to play. Claire to Cerda, give and go. And kicked out of the box. 2 dangerous strikers, Claire and Childs, both within range.
It's an awkward position there for Matt Claire. Coming from a position you're familiar seeing John Sosa in. Claire, more familiar spot out wide now.
And Vargas scrambles to grab that one. Ruiz got a touch. Back to Vargas. Here's the big boy, Tayu. That goal that, Frank Tayu is starting to get used to it, and he probably doesn't like it. Immediate answers when he scores spectacular goals. He'll never forget, nor will I, the second leg against Baltimore last year. It looked like a game-winning goal. There were 15 seconds left in the game when Tayu scored at home, gave his team the lead, ripped off his shirt, was in tears, celebrating, thinking about his friend Shadow who had passed away that he was dedicating it to. And it took like 5 seconds, and Baltimore answered and tied it and sent it to overtime where they won. Tovar. Looking for Sosa. Tovar's got it back right across the red line. Here's an opportunity. Second touch, too high by Cerda. Then Tovar, and the diving stop by Vargas.
Good hands from Vargas. Solis fly the other way. Craig, that story you're telling about that 2016-17 championship second leg against Baltimore, I was getting chills just thinking back to that. Stop by Toth there, pinning that against the boards. But if any of you out there are new to this league watching this, look that one up. You want scenes, you want drama, you want twists. What a moment that was. Heartbreak for friends down in Hermosillo who worked so hard to overcome that almost that they had in their first season of existence.
Here's Tayu again. Could not perform his magic that time. And 6 minutes are off the clock. 8:48 left in the fourth. 7-5 San Diego hanging on right now. Sonora determined and pressing Vargas. And we'll wonder if Tayu leaves the pitch again tonight. Sosa just 2 hands extended leaning into him. Sosa's going to be feeling Frank Tayu tomorrow morning when he takes a shower. And Tayu a little shove to the solar plexus.
I keep looking down there, Craig. I keep looking for Echeverria, who's kind of gone missing. Here he is chasing this one down. Sockers keeping everybody behind the ball right now.
Tayu, Sosa, the wrestling match continues. Back to Tayu. Oh, boy. Getting physical in the corner.
Let the boys play.
Sosa just dodging a whizzing elbow. Wall pass off of the foot. Farber clears.
I love it. It's entertainment value. One of the best defenders in the league going against one of the best attackers in the league.
Here's Echeverria trying to create space. Cañez. To Quiros. Settled it with a soul roll. Right wing. Down low.
Whoa.
Punched out. Toth was scrambling. Great work by Gonzalez on the wall. The whistle was brought back to Sonora.
Soles played it quick. Soles played a quick free kick, and Echeverria almost caught everybody sleeping.
That's an obvious foul on Echeverria.
Frustration there. Echeverria almost caught everybody sleeping right there. I tell you, the man who came to the rescue was John Sosa. Experienced defender. Not sure everybody on the pitch, including a couple of Sonora players, knew that play was back on. Sosa ran over. Echeverria was making a dart and run, ready to pull the trigger. Sosa stopped him. Echeverria foul and frustration followed.
8 complete, 7 remaining, fourth quarter. 53 minutes gone. Top of the box against Sonora. A mistake here. And a timeout first. All right. These are the minutes we talked about in the first quarter, Nate. The final 10, and now we'll talk about the final 7 of this game. Sonora, a team playing their second game this weekend. They do not have the luxury of roster depth that San Diego enjoys. The Sockers played a number of players Friday in Tacoma who are not playing tonight, able to use that roster to their advantage. Can San Diego turn this 2-goal game into 3-4-5 here in the last 6 minutes?
I'm not sure if that's necessarily the game plan from Phil Salvaggio right now, and I say that only based on what I've seen over the last 2 or 3 minutes and seeing this team that is very, very strong defensively, that has really developed a reputation here in this unbeaten start to the MASL season as a defensive stalwart, a team that is very, very hard to break down. And with this 2-goal lead, I don't want to become lackadaisical and just sit on the lead, but organized defending is a cornerstone of who the Sockers are. I'm expecting a lot more of that, a lot of calm, organized effort from these Sockers. And you see Phil Salvaggio taking every last second with his boys out on the pitch right now and making sure for the final 6:54 it's fundamentally sound. And did I say organized?
You did.
They need to be organized. But what a chance to nab one right here and then really show off that defensive prowess.
This might not be the dagger if they score, but it could be the shiv.
Will it be Childs with the shiv, or is there some trickery leading to Matt Clare, LSO?
Fakety. Shot. Escoto tried to return the favor. Tayu. Here comes Frank Tayu. Wants a hat trick. Taken away from behind by Oliveira.
LSO, great tracking back from LSO again. We've seen that a couple of times tonight. Look out here.
Open space. It's Ruiz. Settles the ball. Hiram Ruiz couldn't get it away before the double team came.
Took a little too long there.
Tayu. Clever. Ball stays to Sonora.
I would be shocked, Craig, if Taiyu comes out of this game. These final 6 minutes here, that's how important he is. It's definitely the end of the gas tank for sure after the weekend the boys from Sonora have had.
Crashing into the corner. Moreno kept the play alive. Now, the shot blocked, denying Rosales. Under 6 to play in the fourth quarter. When will Moreno put on the 6th attacker jersey? There's a two-handed shove on Oliveira. Free kick coming.
Gotta be honest, a tad ticky-tack there considering what's gone uncalled here in this fourth quarter. I think that's what LSO's saying.
Quickly to the corner.
Again.
To Bogart.
It's quick free kick. Soccer's got to wake up.
Contreras poked it away skillfully.
Oh,
now
what a
Ruiz.
ball. What a ball.
Wangs one off the wall.
Shot, not the best in the end of it, but that little scoop ball up the wing from LSO.
Escalante brings it up the near wall, and Claire steals.
Poor stuff from Escalante, but then Claire gives it right back.
Yeah, poor ball behind Eric Tovar there. Escalante working in the center of the field. Back to Aragon. Contreras read that play. Aragon reads it back. He'll fire a wall pass, looking for himself. Lopez will track down the ball. 10th minute gone, 55th minute gone. 4:50 left to go in a 2-goal game. Soccer's leading Sonora 7-5. 2 consecutive years, the Western Conference Final, these two teams.
Craig, I know I said I'd be shocked if Frank Taiyu was back on the bench at any point in the remainder of this fourth quarter. Well, this is my shocked face right now. Very shocked.
4.5. He's got to get one last blow, and then that'll probably be it.
So I'm saying when? At what point? Maybe 4 minutes left. Say Frank, go get him.
Claire to Tovar. I mean, just the physical difference between Leyva and Taiyu, it's night and day.
Not quite the same intimidation level.
7 inches and 75 pounds of muscle.
And
that's
no
all.
disrespect to the prior.
No, just Taiyu's MVP. He's tremendous. Here's a chance to chip. This one could go wide. Tovar wanted a beauty. Under 4 now. Tovar called for that foul on Lopez.
Yeah, under 4 left now. Talk about the shiv and the dagger. What's it going to be? One more goal for the Sockers could really put this thing to bed.
Long run. And then the foul and a regular foul. Lopez with a long run. Yikes. Kelly Mock reached for the shirt pocket but didn't bring out a card.
Is that the referee bluff there? Just letting you know what he's capable of?
Vargas is across midfield. Victor Quiros is waiting. He's going to take on the 6th attacker responsibility.
Love it.
And as
a
missed kick, and now Farber. Vargas was able to stay on.
That was a disaster.
Oh, Sonora.
Wow. But now they're right back at it.
Farber trying to track down Echeverria. 3.5 to play. Aragon. Blocked by Farber. Escoto, here's the empty net. Escoto! Right post. Quiros is sexto atacante.
Oh, my.
3:08 to go in the fourth. 7-5 San Diego. Segura.
Soccer's bench is going off right now that the shirt that Quiros is wearing is far too similar to the Soccer's uniforms. Here's Farber, though.
Farber finds Pee-wee. Pee-wee in on Quiros. He will cut to left wing for the goal! That is the dagger in San Diego tonight. The Sockers are going to win this one, baby, behind Cesar Cerda. Puts the Snowman on the board. 8-5 Sockers.
Great patience. Great patience right there. Ortega all the way up, never panicking. I know there are a few people in this building watching him dribble up saying, put it in, you got an empty net, put it in, put it in. Patience, patience, patience. Sliding in at the back post. Cesar Cerda.
Cerda had to work hard to get that left foot out for his third goal of the year.
Really good stuff from Ortega, though. 2:49 left. Indeed, the dagger. It's got to be.
Pair of helpers for Pee Wee.
And now you see Quiros going to getting a red Sole shirt as the sixth attacker now. The Soccer's bench was actually screaming out saying you can't let him wear light blue
against a team with light blue shorts.
And
given that they were teammates a week ago, maybe that could be confusing.
So confusing.
Well, the Sockers look to go to 6-0, but I think more importantly, dropping Solis to 1-4.
Absolutely.
As you can tell, this is a good Sonora team, but maybe not quite what they were with Contreras and Ruiz on their side. Here, Segura. They'll continue with six attacker. Quiros is the man in charge, the 41-year-old. Rosales to Quiros. Segura to the corner to Lopez. Quiros, they need one right away. Wall ball, that took two caroms. Sosa knocks it back into the corner. Didn't take the expected hop, but Sosa stayed with it. The 58th minute's done. 2 minutes left to play. Wall pass. Flicked away by Cerda from Taiyu.
Oh!
And so there's Toth, the defending left post.
Brilliant
and a
save.
shot outside.
It's just a brilliant save from Toth. Talk about how positioning is a rather important part of the position of goalkeeper. Fine example right there. And Toth with those long legs, the ability to get down that quick. It's not easy.
Chris Toth will go to 3-0 this season in 3 starts. He and Boris Pardo have been splitting the net. 2-on-1. Cerda. Now the defense back, but Cerda! And that one stays on the line.
You kidding me? You kidding me?
Ruiz thought he'd get one off his old team. Minute 14 left. Segura back to Quiros. Into the corner, looking for the box, looking for Echeverria, knocked out. And Quiros will have to run it down. The 60th minute is here. The Sockers, a big win on home turf. Back to Segura. He's sent to the back post, no one was home. Segura in the middle. Taiyu saw it chipped off his toe by Sosa. The long run near wall.
Ooh.
A hard tackle on Cerda. The card is out.
Taiu's getting a blue. That's going to be the end of his night, and he throws the ball away in disgust. I don't think Taiu is going to make a case. Just be let.
Well, Vargas will come back in. A concession of sorts there as well.
Finishing up, I think Taiu just saying, just let me go to the locker room. Gotta sit in the box here. My game is done. Just let me leave. And the rest saying, nope. Serve your penalty.
No need to score here. It would almost be uncouth to do so. Oliveira and the Sockers will waste out the last 22 seconds and go to 6-0. And that's exactly what they aim to do. Oliveira kept the ball going. Might we get a last-second goal? Vargas says no. Child says I want it. Final seconds gone. The horn sounds. Full time in San Diego. The Sockers have defeated Soles de Sonora 8-5, our final score tonight. A fun game, Nate. A good one. Soles had a lot of heart, a lot of skill. The Sockers used a great start to this game to hold on for victory.
A great advert for the league, as they would say, this game tonight. You like the MASL? This was a fine example of why you like the MASL. This was fun. This was quality. The goals that Soles put in tonight, going way back to that opener from Echeverria, that strike from Tayu, the football that was played by the visitors from Hermosillo tonight was top quality. It just wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough against a Sockers team that was stellar tonight. 8-5 the final. Number of major contributors in this game. We'll see.
Who would you pick top star?
We'll see. I was trying to segue that right back to you, Mr. Elston.
You know, this was a very balanced team effort. I'd say third star, Chris Toth, 15 saves. Very solid third star. Second star, I'd go Pee Wee. And I'd go top star, Eric Tovar for that big goal. Had the assist on the go-ahead goal in the first quarter. And scored the big one that made it 7-5 when it was a 6-5 game. So that's Elston's picks. We're going Tovar. We're going Pee Wee. We're going Toth for an 8-5 win.
I like it.
If you wanted to give Tayu a star in there, you know.
I feel like he might be owed at least an acknowledgement after the performance that he put in this evening.
Allow us to acknowledge.
On MASL TV, on YouTube, down in Sonora, down in Hermosillo, in and around Hermosillo. Cannot wait to get down there one of these times and check out that beautiful arena of yours. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Soles looking to improve after a very sluggish start to the campaign. And as you talked about in the opening of the broadcast, Craig, a lot of tough breaks for this Soles team. A lot of one-goal losses, a lot of flip of the coin type things going against them. We'll see if the tides turn. We'll see if karma comes around for the boys from Hermosillo, because this is not looking good right now. It doesn't matter how good the soccer is on the field, how good Tayu's been in some of these performances. You look at that record, that ain't pretty.
1-4. I'll tell you what is pretty. 6-0. 4-0 at home for the San Diego Sockers. And our next Sockers broadcast on MASL TV 2 weeks from tonight when the Turlock Express come to town. That is San Diego's next overall game as well. For Nate Abarea, for Dave Evenson, Ross Callan, and the rest of our Sockers MASL TV broadcast crew, Craig Elston signing off from San Diego, where the Sockers beat Soles de Sonora by a final of 8-5. And now, so long from America's finest city.